Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle, elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this is coming from Dave Hodges, the Common Sense Show. And I haven't had a chance to look at this. This is going to be very raw. And it says, whistleblower says the goal is the control of everything. All right. But just the title alone lets me know that most likely it's going to be talking about bad Uncle Esau, and particularly the elites of the Edomites wanted to have total control over everything. Because you have to realize that as this truth continues to gain momentum at an exponential rate, it simultaneously, all right, causes the equal downfall of bad Uncle Esau's kingdom. All right, because you have to remember, this guy is throwing everything out there, even the kitchen sink, to stop this truth. But you can't do that. I'm gonna get a quick scripture, and then what's that? 2 Corinthians 2:11, I believe. Nah, that's not it. No, I think it might be in Romans. That was not it whatsoever. Romans. Where it says that we can, it was 2 Corinthians 13:8, just in the wrong chapter. All right. So it says 2 Corinthians 13:8. It says, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. All right. And because that's bad Uncle Esau's mentality. All right. He's doing everything in his satanic repertoire to stop this truth, but you can't do it. It's prophesied that it wouldn't happen, but nonetheless, even though that's not going to happen, that doesn't mean this devil ain't going to die trying to do it. And that's what brings us back to this here with Dave Hodges, where it says whistleblower says the goal is the control of everything. So we're going to let this play and then get some more precepts and close this out.
I remember a comedian, I don't remember his name, but I remember the comedian, and he was in the late 1960s to mid-70s, and he used to go around and pretend to be a Russian and say, in Russia, we don't watch TV, TV watches us. And we used to, ha, 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 poor Russians, they don't live in freedom. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the TV's watching you, everyone's listening, you have no privacy. We're going to talk about what this means and what a whistleblower recently had to say, and the whistleblower was from Google. So I think we should be paying attention. And the medium was artificial intelligence, which means we should really be paying attention. Hey everybody, my name is Dave Hodges. I'm the host of the Common Sense Show. We are the show that is freeing America, one enslaved mind at a time. We're brought to you by waterwithdave.com. Now what's that? That means that you've got some kind of crisis going on, and running water has stopped. Could be a cyber attack, could be an EMP, could be a number of things, and you need water. Now you won't have trouble finding water, you'll have trouble finding drinking water, but the Alexa Pure Pro filter will take care of that for you. I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to go to waterwithdave.com. There's a short video along with accompanying research results that you can look at, and you'll see very quickly that the Alexa Pure Pro filter jumps to the head of the class. This will save lives. Right now, take advantage of the 40% off sale. Go to waterwithdave.com. Well, a Google insider, who I'd call a defector, has now said that Google's main goal, and they're well on their way to accomplishing it, is to basically keep control of all information. They want to know everything. They want to know when you go to the toilet. They want to know when you open your refrigerator door, what pair of jeans you're putting on, what kind of groans you make in the middle of the night. Read between the lines. Alexa, Alexa, Alexa. Oh yeah, I know Alexa's not Google, but it's all from the same factory. Ladies and gentlemen, you have no moment of private. See, you've been profiled, you're being stalked, you're being cataloged, and you're being scored. And I want you to hear this very clearly. You're being scored. Now, what does that mean, you're being scored? It means that you're receiving under the threat matrix a score. And that score, at some point, will be used to judge whether you're suitable to live in the New World Order. And if you are not suitable, well, as the Fabian socialists say, we got to get rid of you. Now, this Google insider said this is a major threat to security of individuals and to nations. He's right. It's your worst bet for survival. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't allow this to go on. This is the ultimate in tyranny. And I used to say that if only Hitler had had the technology we have today, well, I think we've got a lot of Hitlers who now have the technology of today. That's it for the Common Sense Show. Thank you so much for joining us.
And there you have it. Okay, you had a whistleblower coming out. I'm sure he's an Edomite, letting you know that these elite Edomites want to know every single thing about you. Every single thing about you. It's as the scripture says, I believe it's in Psalm 73 or 78. Nope, it was 64 or 6. It says that they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. All right, because you have to realize, it's as the scripture says, what is it? I think is it Isaiah or Obadiah? He sits on the throne as God. Let me see. Because I really want to find that, because basically that's what Bad Uncle Esau is doing. Because we all know one of the 3 principal characteristics of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is that he knows everything. All right, and Bad Uncle Esau is trying to manufacture that ability by using Google and artificial intelligence to gather all the information that they can possibly get on every single person in not only the United States, but the entire world. That might be it. That might be it. That was that Isaiah 14:3. I think this is it. 14 and no, that's not it either. Well, 14 comes close, but it's not the one I'm looking for. Isaiah 14:14. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. But as I said before, Esau is trying to manufacture that principle of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai by gathering all this data on people. That's why when we go back to that Psalm 64:6, okay, it says they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. All right, so setting up a program and putting in an algorithm that allows a system to be able to gather information, mass amounts of information on a single person, and be able to process it to be able to find out whether they'll be suitable for their satanic New World Order. All right, that's accomplishing a diligent search. All right, that's information that really only the Most High should be knowing. And it says both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Because as Dave Hodges said, all this information is being gathered to see, well, do we let this person live? Can they be re-educated? Or do we need to put them to death? All right. But if you're a man of the Lord, all right, you don't even need to think twice about this. You already know what that result should be. Because there's no way. I mean, look at what's happening right now. They don't even want us to be on the streets preaching. So how much more when they try to implement this New World Order? As the scripture says, what is it? Some of you shall be put to death for my name's sake. Let me try that in here. Yahweh Shai said that it might be in Matthew. Yep, Matthew 24:9. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Okay. So you're going to be killed for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Why? Because as the scripture clearly says, man, the love of this world is enmity with the Most High. If I can get that. Enmity. Hopefully that's spelled right. You gotta spell it a certain way. Enmity. The love of the world is enmity. can't find it. But 1 John 2 and 15 sums it up a little bit as well. It says, First John 2 and 15, and it says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right. So when they use this artificial intelligence to gather all this information to see who's going to be suitable for this new world order, as men of the Lord, as I said, you already know that you should be prepared for death because you don't love the world. You forsaken the world. As the who was it? As I believe it was Peter said to the Yahweh Shai. He's like, hey, how you doing this afternoon? As Peter said to Yahweh Shai, he's like, I basically forsaken and gave up everything. Where else am I going to go? So as a man of the Lord, you should know that you will not be suitable for this new world order. And you better believe they have all the data that they need on you to predict your every move. But it really don't matter because the Most High is in control of everything. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that one. This is probably going a little longer than what I wanted to, but nonetheless, I hope you were edified. Once again, giving all glory, honor, and praises to. Hey, how's it going there, brother? All right. Giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. With that, we're going to say shalom.